get your business started now. Now is the time. The only thing stopping you, I bet, is that you're just a little scared to put yourself out there and maybe the financial burden, but there's not ever going to be a better time than now. So this whole video today, I'm going to have chock full of questions that I'm answering for people as they send it in on my Instagram page. We got one of the new 2024 1500s. This is the, what's this? This AT4? Or?
That's I forgot what it is.
They got a particular, it comes up on the screen. Anyway, it's a trimmed out truck, but yeah, we're getting photos of it. But I said I was gonna answer questions I got on Instagram today. The first one I got was asking me what's the top 3 mistakes I've made in business. And it's kind of easy to answer because I think about it a lot. But so, first one I did when I first started was it took me 3 years to get a website up. Yeah, I lost so many great opportunities because of that, because I would, there was no way for people to really look at my work. What I would do is, I would talk to somebody on the phone and then like email them a video or something, and that messed up so much. Like, you got to have a website, you gotta have it quick, because I had a lot of people, just not work with me just for that reason, even though what I did was good. People respect the system a lot of times, and they want you to have a website. The second thing I did was I didn't do the proper research with cold calls or just marketing in general. So, I just kind of went out there and did my own thing, just rolling up to businesses and, hey, I'll shoot you a video. If you know anything about marketing, that's a terrible way to do that. Rolling up to our location here. But I should have taken more time to find the proper way to do that and utilize the 8 years ago the system in place to do good marketing. And the final thing was I didn't do a lot of business with the big picture in mind. Sometimes in business you got to take hits. Sometimes in business you're going to lose a client. Sometimes you have to, well, I would say all the time, you have to do business with the bigger picture in mind. So don't get discouraged, don't ever quit, stick with it. The funny thing is about all this, even though I did stuff wrong, I'm still here today at the level I'm at. So, somehow it turned out, but you can do even better than me by mitigating this stuff. Get a website, do research on marketing quick, and have the big picture in mind. We got a massive 4x4 3500 HD dually we're taking out. A little nerve-wracking to photograph these because they're just so big on the road. This is a dealership unit. You don't want to get in any accidents. I don't know who that was. So I'm here with not only one of my good friends, but a client of mine as well, Josh Maxwell. He owns Max Performance Detailing. By far one of the best detail ceramic coating companies around here. But just what's maybe, let's say, 2 of the things you've learned with business? You've been in business for 8, 9+ years now, just like me. Okay.
Yeah. So I would say some of the things that I've learned from being in business is you can't always take it home with you. So that's one of the biggest things I think a lot of people don't talk about with business is you got to learn how to separate it. Be a businessman when you're at your business. Learn how to be a businessman outside your business, but don't let your business run you. You got to run your business.
Yeah, I believe a lot of times as entrepreneurs we have a lot of stress we're carrying, because sometimes times can be tough. You got to ride those out, and that's so true. Don't go home and project that on everybody else. You have a wife, kids, maybe have someone you talk to about business, maybe another business colleague. But what's your second that you would say?
My
this is
second,
completely on the spot. So.
Yeah. So I think my second would be start every day, clear mind, come into it. It's a brand new day.
I like that.
Don't bring everything from yesterday, all the stress and everything, because it's only going to affect what you do today. If you're still stressed about yesterday, that day's gone. Start over, brand new day. It's going to be a great day. That's how I wake up every day before I come in. And helps me do my best quality work,
Yeah.
put my best foot forward, be the best I can every single day whenever I come in.
Yeah. And I think you have a couple like stress outlets at the motorcycle.
Yeah.
You ride motorcycles a good bit.
Yeah, that's definitely a big thing too with business is you need some way to decompress all that stress because
Yeah.
it builds up, and if you don't have a way to let it out, you know, I play video games, I ride motorcycles, you know, I got my family, I love to go home, play with my son, and while I'm, you know, when I'm with him, I'm not thinking about anything else, you know.
Yeah.
It's, you really need a good outlet somewhere to really relieve your stress outside of work. Otherwise, it's going to keep building up. And I think that's why a lot of businesses don't really make it. I think the stress kind of overcomes a lot of entrepreneurs that aren't ready for it.
It's real, man. I have a bit of a hairline from it. So.
Yeah, I'm getting gray already.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, I pulled some gray hairs out the other day.
Damn, he's my age. I'm sorry, bro. Thank you. All right, so that's a wrap there. This is a good friend of mine, Emmanuel Scott here, fellow photographer, filmmaker, good dude. But so we finished up with them. You know, we're coming here, and with the companies that I work with on a weekly basis, we're posting content to social media, and we're really managing their entire brand as a whole, is what it looks like. So I have a lot of companies that want to look like a luxury brand work with me just because our quality of work is so well. You know, you're definitely putting yourself out there, becoming a friend with your client. But for me, I do really good work, and they always appreciate it. So it kind of just segues into it. You know, if I get burned for that, it is what it is. The second thing I was going to say was, when you're starting a business, and I had someone tell me this a long time after I started mine, but don't be focused on details. Don't worry about copyright stuff when you get started. Don't worry about a business license. It's going to sound weird, but it's going to be more important to just get the idea off the ground and into air first. Rolling. We've finished all the little shoots today. We're fixing to go do the big shoot. Yeah, while I'm sitting here, y'all had the idea to talk about the benefits of being an entrepreneur, being your own boss, what that comes with. But I'm going to start with a bit of a reality check, because I think when you're scrolling Instagram, it's easy to be like, oh, these guys make tons of money, which you can make tons of money, but you don't see the day in, day out, you know, I hate to call it a grind, but that's what it is. Waking up, doing the same thing, you know, talking to clients around the clock. When I'm on vacation, sometimes I'm having to talk to clients. It's just the way it is. You have to be on your game all the time. You have to be learning instead of just driving in to your job from 9 to 5 and working. Me, I have to wake up, start my job, learn how I can do my job better, do my job, and then, you know, post-production and stuff, and where my business is going to go in the future. So yes, it is great. I can move a shoot tomorrow, you know, or next week to a couple days in the future, or a couple, you know, further days in the future. Things like that, I can make my own schedule. But realize if I don't do something today, I'm gonna have to do it tomorrow, you know. So, but it's great, you know, if you can do something that you like and you want to do, that's the key. Because I don't care how much I work, to be honest, because I enjoy all this. That's where you want to be. We live this, we're into this, we enjoy it, but realize owning a business and doing this for yourself, being your own boss, comes with a load of stress. And there's a lot of different ways you can take care of that. I was talking to Max, a good buddy of mine, or Josh, that's his name, this morning. You know, it can have different outlets, different things. Make sure you have a hobby where you can relax. You know, if it's, for me, a cigar lounge and a favorite cigar that you enjoy, that's something great. But also realize don't take all this stress home to your family. And I've probably not done a good job of that, to be honest. I used to be extremely stressed all the time, and I'll still have my bouts, but just realize this is the game. It's probably not going to change. You don't get rid of stress. You know, the bigger you get, the more responsibility you have, and that means your business is growing. just need to accept where you are and learn how to deal with the stress that you have.